Hey guys, what is going on? It's Lazarus here bringing you another MLB The Show 17 video, and today we're going to be discussing the best way to make stubs. Now there are two methods that I like to use when it comes to getting stubs, and these two are the missions and the marketplace. The two M's. Let's start off with the missions. MLB The Show 17 has a ton of missions for you to do. For example, we have all the collection missions, which give you a ton of stubs if you do them, and they're not that difficult, starting off with the 15 and then the 25, and you gradually make your way up to collecting the whole team. These offer you a ton of stubs and some good players in return. Also, some other good missions to look out for are these program missions: the Diamond program, the Dynasty program, and the Archer program. The Archer program is very easy, and you can complete this one just by grinding a little bit. Diamond program and the Dynasty program will take a lot more time, but as you work your way through them, you will get some better rewards. As you can see here, I have a few missions completed for this one, the Diamond program, and a few completed for the Dynasty program too. But as you complete these, you will get packs and players along the way, and that will certainly help your team out. Team epics, that's something you can pay attention to once you do the team's 40-man, because you can't fully complete them, but there is some parts of them you could do. You can do the first two stages of Team Epics after you complete the 15-man. And you will get some stubs from that as well, so don't shy away from it. But I personally would recommend just waiting until you complete the 40-man. Player Spotlight missions are actually another easy way to get stubs. You get quite a few stubs for just completing these. Most of these players are bronzes and silvers, and they're not that hard to do either, so if you get one of these missions, it won't take you too long to complete, so just keep these in mind. Now, my career is where you really start to stack up on stubs. Now, all of these numbers may seem intimidating at the start, but as you keep on playing, you will accumulate all of these over no time. For all of these I've completed, I have gotten the most stubs from these missions right here. My friend recently told me he completed the 300 home run mission and got 14,000 stubs for it. That's just for home runs. That is very, very good. So as you play the game, keep on checking for these lower tier missions, as it will help you rack up some stubs. And obviously there's ranked seasons, battle royale, and events, which you can check periodically as well. And Conquest is another very important one. Obviously there's the Baseball Manifest Dynasty, which gives you packs for completing Conquest, and in turn you get players, and if you get good players you could sell them, and there you go, you get your stubs. But just for doing Conquest, you get a ton of stubs. You get all these Conquest packs, you get all these packs for completing it, you can get players. You can see right here, 91 CC Sabathia, 93 Curtis Granderson, and for conquering all the divisions, you get stubs and XP, and for every team stronghold, you get that as well. Conquest is easily the best way to start out to get stubs, and it rewards you fairly handsomely as you play it. Now, the other main method I like to use is going to the marketplace and trying to flip cards. Now, if you don't know what flipping is, it's basically when you buy a card for a low amount and then sell it for a higher amount. So let's go through my settings and let's look at gold cards only. I believe that's 89 to 85. We're also going to go ahead and set it to only live series because those cards are in fluctuation the most. Now, two things you want to keep in mind here. The card that you want to flip has to have a big gap in between the sell now and buy now column, and the card should be in the live series like I said before, because those are the cards that are bought and sold the most. Now, generally I like to do it with golds, but it can be done with silvers or diamonds, but diamonds are a little bit tougher to pull it off with, and silvers, it just takes longer and is a little bit more tedious. I feel like gold is perfectly in the middle, and you make just the right amount of stubs. Now, you want to look for cards with about 1,000 or more gap between the sell now and buy now. So guys like Jacob deGrom, that's a good flipping opportunity. Felix Hernandez is pretty good. Yu Darvish is a good one. Adrian Beltre is a pretty good one. Anthony Rizzo is a good opportunity. Trey Turner's a good one. Freddie Freeman's a good one. Nelson Cruz. And I'm not going to mention Starling Marte. I wouldn't try to flip him because his price is all the way past 20k, and you do have to account for the tax. There's a 10% tax. So once you buy the player, let's say you've put up an order for about $25.50, then you get him for that amount. If you put him up for $21,450, you're going to be charged 10% tax on that, and you'll end up making so little of a profit that it's really not worth it, and you should just go for somebody better. Ideally, the cards would have to be lower priced, but right now the marketplace is a little bit wacky as servers have been not the best, but that'll improve as time goes on. Edwin Encarnacion is a good example of a card you would want to flip. He's pretty low in price compared to everything else. He has about a 1,200 gap, and the tax won't take away too much of the profit. So what you would do here to try to flip this card, you go over to the buy column, hit create buy order, and then you put in the amount that would get you the card on top of this list. So let's go. We're going to give it a shot here. So we're going to create a buy order for 6,500. And let's say we do get this card from the market. Once we get it, we're going to put it back up to buy. We're going to put it back up for someone else to buy, and we're going to create a sell order for about 7,650. That's a good amount. And if this happens, obviously I can't sell it right now because I don't have the card, but if this were to happen, then you'd be making a profit. Now essentially what this does is, after a while you keep flipping cards, you will start to make a large profit, and as you make this large profit you'll have more stubs, and in turn you could flip better cards with bigger gaps, and it just leads to a massive income of stubs. This was the best way I made stubs last year in MLB The Show 16, but I haven't really given it that much of a shot this year because I know the marketplace is a little bit shaky, but trust me, it is getting better and things look like they're going to be moving up from this point on. So those are the two best ways to make stubs in MLB The Show 17. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. Let us know in the comments below, how are you enjoying Diamond Dynasty so far? Thanks for watching. I'm out. Peace.